let's go back to talking about the people that are lost in the matrix. These are people who are youngins on their path. They're just getting a mass like beating, like a beat down. They're getting a mass beat down now because they're having lots of eruptions in all areas of their lives. They don't know how to handle it. Many of them are going deeper into their addictions, deeper into their distractions, deeper into drinking, smoking, vaping, getting high in various forms, maybe porn, maybe gambling, maybe distracting yourself with people around you, constantly going out, unable to sit with yourself, unable to just sit in silence, tons of anxiety, tons of fears coming up, not knowing how to handle it, keeping yourself busy, busy, busy. You know, maybe it's a situation where you're always like having to be around people, even if you're doing like maybe a healthy activity, like hiking, being out in nature, going to the gym. It's the constant distraction, the constant moving, the constant distraction, the inability to just plant yourself, sit, feel, breathe, cry, just feel that whatever that energy is coming up within you, unable to sit with it, unable, maybe eating nonstop, maybe eating crap food, maybe just eating comfort food, whatever it is. A lot of that's going on. Why? They don't have the tools to handle it. You know, we all have those things going on with us. Some of this stuff had been really intense for me. And I see how I am going into the distractions. I see how I go to grab, I would say my phone, but I don't have a phone. I use an iPod. So, but I'll see how I go distract myself to go put myself onto like YouTube is my distraction. Oh, let me go watch another video about this. Let me go learn. That's my distraction. I go into learning, you know, back into the mind rather than the feeling. Out of the body, out of the heart, into the mind, into the analyzing. That's how we have been trained and programmed and indoctrinated and brainwashed to be. Analyze, logical, do something, distract yourself. Distract yourself by the outside world. No, go in. You know, I notice when I go into unconsciousness when I'm distracting myself, but then I'm always like, later on, I'll be like, Blair, you know, it's really important for you to sit with these emotions because you're loving how you're clearing all these things. So the next time that comes up, you better stop yourself. You're not picking up that iPod to go watch another, like whatever, you know, video that you really don't need. All our answers are from within. We have it all encoded within us. And the desire is to get out that gunk from our woundedness, from our trauma, the childhood trauma, the lifetime trauma. We all have it. When people don't admit to you that they have trauma, or they say, just get over it, don't let the past affect you, blah, blah, blah. They do not understand how it works here. There's not, like, first off, don't get guidance from people who are behind you on your path. If you've done tons of work on yourself, and then these people who are, you know, you're here and they're all the way over here. And I know spiritual people hate the ego thing. They think it's an ego thing that you're like, oh, I'm here and you're all the way down here. No, that is truth. If you've been on this path, you've actually been working on yourself, not just, hey, I'm doing spirituality, but like you've been working with healers and you've been working with teachers, you've been working with coaches, and you've been, I mean, I would say therapists, but you guys know I don't really think so fondly of therapists because a lot of them haven't done the deep work that is needed. They're in the mind. That is how the matrix trains you to be. So of course they pump out a lot of practitioners that all have to do with matrix teachings. You know, I've had a lot of clients that have been therapists, and I take them much deeper into actually healing themselves. It's a feeling process. It's a deeper thing of clearing out that gunk that you have. So yeah, there is a hierarchy. There are people who are OG healers and teachers that have walked this path for a while, who have had mentors that are amazing healers and teachers that have walked with them, that have guided them, that have checked them every step of the way. Because if you're just working with yourself, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know where your blind spots are. You don't know where you're tripping yourself up. You don't know how to walk through the anxiety and the fear. It's too scary. You don't know how to do it. You're in uncharted territory.